Started off at speed. Oh, some style there from Ollie. Oh, getting loose. Check your gears here. Up ahead. After this descent is going to be probably one of the tighter switchbacks. And the best time to do this trail, A-line. Here's encounter with a big boy. It's unfortunate if you're in a Strava run.
Let's do a couple of takes if it takes. Welcome back, guys. We are today in Chimawan. It's an early morning.
Probably one of the best cross-country trails
Probably.
in the world.
We did actually a video on this one before. Feel free to check it out. We'll drop the link below. But today we're going to do something that nobody's done before. We're going to record the whole Chimawan.
True. I'm going to be riding a full face helmet to get the best footage with the
XC gear.
XC gear with full face helmet. Good mount for good footage. And today's format, I'll be chasing Ollie. Ollie's going to go full speed. Let's see how it goes.
Exactly. So you know the thrill. It's a full lap of Chimawan here in Lantau Island. Enjoy. Okay.
Alright, we're off.
We're off.
First section from the gate to the pineapple. Get a good run in for the Strava segment. Started off at speed. So it's important that you pace yourself well for the new Chimawan section, because it's mostly uphill. Not a lot of time to recover, only on the downhills. But this first section is going to be predominantly uphill. So I'll give a little bit of trail talk as we go, if I'm not going to be out of breath too often. So get the gears ready as you cross the river. Some nice gnarly rocks, brakes the speed, out the saddle, and on we go. Tire pressure is also important for this trail to ensure that you've got the best grip. The first section, it's got a lot of like loose top surface, whereas later on it does get a bit more grippy. And the best time to do this trail, try and set a PR, would be if there was a little bit of rain and the trail's more grippy. Beautiful morning for riding. Also just at the start of summer, spring, so the spiders aren't out yet in full force. Over here's a nice little jump on the right. Keep the speed. Nice cornering from Ollie. Yeah, warm up would normally be advisable, hitting this thing at full speed. Oh, and I didn't start my Strava. Rookie mistake. So there's a first little climb, and then you'll get first section. Yeah, I was just saying you need to conserve a lot on this first section so that you don't burn out, because the end part is all just pedaling as well. And if you want to have a good time, you need to ensure that you've got some power left for the end. And also, it being quite technical later on, you also want to try and ride as clean as possible to have a fast time. And if you're too tired in the beginning here, you can make some big mistakes that can cost you later in the run. We'll talk about the different lines, but today I'll try and give you all the fastest lines. Coming up a bit later on, we've got the Rock Slab. You can also go around that, but for a fast run you'll definitely need to hit that Rock Slab. Say again? Yeah. Here's a bit of recovery now in the trees here. Little downhill, drop the seat, stand up, nice speed, deep breaths, try and recover a bit, and then you're back on the cranks. At the moment the com for chimawan is 40 minutes and 36 or 37 seconds, set by Jason Williams. We'll definitely have him in a preview video sometime in the future. Fast boy with some exceptional skills on a mountain bike.
We'll start the climbing section.
Yes, it's starts now, not yet. A little bit up now, down, then we're going to pass the original chimawan trail. The gnarly section is going to be off to the left, and now we turn right. So down there is the real old chimawan. It's quite gnarly at the moment, it hasn't been cleaned up in a while. It's still an awesome trail. And hitting that section on an XC bike is super fulfilling if you can clean it. Okay, gears, nice little switchback there. And this trail is just so good, it's got everything. It's got nice climbs, technical switchbacks, and then a lot of technical climbing and descending. So if you can do a lap around chimawan clean, it really is something to be proud about.
Yeah, it's quite physical in the end. That's the.
Yeah.
You can do it with word fitness, but it'll take a long time.
Exactly. So here starts the climb. We go straight. See if you can make it straight up. A-line. Bit close to Ollie there, but he's managed the A-line there. Beautiful. So if you just push hard to the top of this climb, you'll have some good recovery, because the next up is a Rock Slab. The rock's got a lot of grip, so don't be scared, but just make sure you modulate your speed for the bottom turn. Just give some space. Take the turn. Now we need to catch up a bit. POV-style there from Ollie. See over here, it's a nice little recovery. Oh, getting loose. Check your gears here, easier gears, out the saddle, just up this little kicker. Another river crossing coming up, or rather stream. And then up ahead, after this descent, is going to be probably one of the tightest switchbacks that you can do in Hong Kong. Climbing up, so ensure that you're in a nice easy gear as you get into this descent. And then you've got like a little warm-up switchback here, but steep. There we go, close to Ollie, but he showed you how to do that switchback. As you make it back on the pedals, and away we climb again. A lot of buffalo dung you need to dodge on this trail, but nothing new for South Lantau. Foot out, take the turn, back on the pedals. Here's the encounter with a big boy. See, it's unfortunate if you're in a Strava run. Go Ollie. If that happens, but still, amazing encounter with nature. If you were seeing blood till there, you probably will be disappointed, but it's still so cool to see these big boys on the trail.
But that's the beauty of it. So many things need to go right if you want to take the PR on.
Exactly. And I definitely recommend doing this not over weekends, early morning, so that you don't get trail traffic, because this is also a hiking trail. So we share the trail here. Off to xcmtb, sharp right hander, and then we climb. Over here you need to be constant on the climb, so you don't lose too much time, but you also don't want to go so hard that you stuff yourself up for the real segment from the pineapple that starts, because that's what we all know as the real chimawan challenge.
The nature of riding trenches. It's technical. Single track, not a machine built like this.
Yeah, true. Another important thing on this segment is you want to make sure that you're able to drink, so you need to identify sections where you can actually reach your bottle and take a sip, and this section here is perfect for that. Maybe a gel, some water or drink before we hit the main section. But you've got this climb and also the paved section ahead that you can use for a bit of a recovery and topping up on some nutrition. There's one horn on the left. We won't do that today. Straight onto the pavement. Much needed recovery. But also don't sit up too much that you lose that burning feeling in the chest from that 15 odd mid effort you just did. And then just around the second corner to the left, we'll see the infamous pineapple. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Well done, Ollie.
That warms you up.
How was that? That first section?
It was good. Towards the end, it's on that downhill section. It's maybe a little bit overgrown, right?
Yes.
Not too much visibility there.
And how was the grip?
Grip was okay actually today.
Okay.
I mean, on that, when it's dry, it's dry. It's
Back wheel still okay.
quite loose.
All right. So that's the first section. And then the second video will take you from here all the way to Lookout.
And just to say, this pineapple is like the, when people talk about the pineapple, this is the pineapple landmark here in Chimawan.
Which is actually, I think, a dragon's tail, but
Oh, yeah.
for us it's the pineapple. Nicely ridden, Ollie.
Whoop.